What would you do if you were told that your dreams were over? What if a devastating accident shattered your future in an instant? Most people would surrender to fate. But one man chose a different path. A path of courage, resilience, and relentless determination. This is the extraordinary story of Bear Grylls, a man who turned pain into purpose and became one of the world's most recognizable survival experts. As of June 2026, Bear Grylls remains a global symbol of adventure, survival, and human endurance. His story is not just about climbing mountains or surviving in the wilderness. It is about overcoming fear, embracing challenges, and proving that the human spirit is stronger than any obstacle. Bear Grylls was born Edward Michael Grylls on June 7, 1974, in London, England. He grew up on the Isle of Wight, where nature became his playground. From an early age, he was fascinated by the outdoors. His father, Sir Michael Grylls, played an important role in nurturing his adventurous spirit. Together, they spent countless hours sailing, climbing, and exploring nature. As a young boy, Bear learned skills that would later define his career. While many children spent their free time indoors, he preferred the excitement of the wild. Those early experiences planted the seeds for a life dedicated to adventure. During his teenage years, Bear developed a passion for martial arts and eventually earned a black belt. His physical strength and discipline became important assets later in life. After finishing school, he joined the British Army and served in the elite Special Air Service Reserve, commonly known as the SAS. The military transformed him. It taught him discipline, teamwork, leadership, and survival skills under extreme conditions. However, fate had a difficult challenge waiting for him. In 1996, while serving in the military, Bear was involved in a parachuting accident in Zambia. His parachute failed to open properly, causing him to fall thousands of feet before crashing to the ground. The impact shattered 3 vertebrae in his back. Doctors feared he might never fully recover. For many people, such an injury would have ended any dreams of adventure. Yet Bear refused to accept defeat. Months of painful rehabilitation followed. Every movement was a challenge. Every day tested his determination. But instead of focusing on what he had lost, he focused on what he could still achieve. Just 18 months after the accident, Bear accomplished something extraordinary. In 1998, at only 23 years old, he climbed Mount Everest. At that time, he became one of the youngest Britons ever to reach the summit. The achievement shocked many people. The man who had nearly lost the ability to walk had conquered the world's highest mountain. It was a powerful reminder that limitations often exist only in the mind. The Everest expedition brought Bear international attention. But his greatest success was still ahead. In the years that followed, he participated in numerous adventures, endurance challenges, and expeditions around the world. His reputation as a fearless explorer continued to grow. Television producers soon recognized his unique ability to combine survival knowledge with inspiring storytelling. In 2006, Bear Grylls became the host of the survival television series Man vs. Wild. The show quickly became a global sensation. Millions of viewers watched as Bear crossed deserts, climbed cliffs, survived in jungles, and demonstrated how to endure some of the world's harshest environments. His willingness to face danger captivated audiences. Whether he was navigating frozen mountains or surviving in remote rainforests, Bear showed people that survival is as much about mindset as it is about skill. The program transformed him into an international celebrity. Viewers admired his courage, while critics sometimes questioned certain aspects of the show's production. Despite the debates, there was no denying the show's enormous influence. It inspired a generation of outdoor enthusiasts and survival learners. Throughout his career, Bear worked alongside many famous figures. He hosted survival adventures featuring world leaders, athletes, actors, and celebrities. One of the most talked about moments came when former U.S. President joined him for a wilderness adventure. These collaborations introduced survival skills to entirely new audiences around the world. Beyond television, Bear became a successful author, motivational speaker, entrepreneur, and advocate for youth development. His books encouraged readers to face challenges with courage and optimism. In the age of social media, Bear Grylls has built a massive global following. Millions of fans follow his adventures online. Whenever he shares videos, survival tips, or personal reflections, audiences respond with admiration and enthusiasm. On platforms such as Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, people often praise his resilience and positive attitude. Many fans describe him as a source of motivation during difficult times. His journey from serious injury to worldwide success continues to inspire people of all ages. Of course, public opinion has not always been unanimous. Some viewers have questioned the realism of certain television scenarios. Yet even critics often acknowledge his remarkable ability to inspire interest in outdoor survival and adventure. As of 2026, Bear Grylls remains active in media, education, and global adventure projects. He continues to appear in television productions, participate in expeditions, and support charitable causes. Looking toward the future, many observers believe Bear will expand his influence through digital platforms, environmental initiatives, and educational programs. Advances in technology may allow him to create even more immersive survival experiences for audiences worldwide. There is also growing interest in teaching younger generations about resilience, leadership, and environmental responsibility. Bear's experience places him in a unique position to contribute to these important conversations. His legacy is already secure, but his journey is far from over. Perhaps the most remarkable thing about Bear Grylls is that his greatest achievement is not climbing Everest or surviving in the wilderness. It is showing people that setbacks do not define us. What defines us is how we respond to them. The story of Bear Grylls is a story of courage in the face of fear, hope in the face of adversity, and determination in the face of impossible odds. From a young boy exploring nature to a global icon of survival, his life proves that extraordinary achievements often begin with ordinary dreams. And as the sun sets over mountains, forests, deserts, and oceans across the world, Bear Grylls' message continues to echo through every challenge we face. Never give up, keep moving forward, and remember that the greatest adventure is discovering how strong you truly are.